Grace and peace, family. Grace and peace. Assalamu alaikum. Shalom. My hotep. Namaste. Free the land, beloved. Come on in, come on in, come on in. This is your sister with the curly braids, Vicki Dillard, and I am so pleased to be with you today here on my own channel at VickiDillard.tv. Hopefully you all can see me okay. I'm doing a very quick and brief drive-by. Talk black to me, somebody. Are y'all hearing me today? So I want to just bring something to your attention, family, really quick. Y'all, it has been an absolutely amazing day, but I am so busy. I had my absolutely amazing private coaching session today, my ISIS Goddess Mystery School, which I never even made to the public. I only discuss that with my students that's inside the community. So when I do my next tier, which so many people have asked, okay, Vicki, how can I get coaching with you? Which I don't typically do, but this is more of an intimate, more of a high-end 3-month course. And so I'm going to be starting my next one soon. It was unbelievably juicy. The women are getting unbelievable breakthroughs. These goddesses, these priestesses, it's just so juicy. And absolutely, we were born for this. Miracles and signs and wonders, of course, continue to follow. So I did that today. And then I had an interview. And so I said, let me come on with the people really quick because I got some other stuff to do. And I have a very special announcement. There's one of my goddesses, Miss Sharifa. She said, hey, goddess, back. I have some very amazing information, a surprise announcement to make this week. So just be on the lookout for me on that, family. I won't say it right now. I won't spill the beans because some stuff, it's got to be what it is. And so I'm excited about sharing that with you very soon. So family, let me come on and just give you this bit of information real quick. Y'all know I got to put that out there real quick and then jump out. And then, the right people at the right time will hear this particular broadcast. Yes. But on the count of 3, family, if you have it on the count of 3, I need everybody to hit that thumbs up button and share. Everybody hit that thumbs up button and share, family. Thumbs up on the count of 3. Are you ready? 1, 2, 3. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Thumbs up. Share. And while I'm at it, family, everybody be sure to get your free seat. Mark your calendars. It's less than 2 weeks, not even 2 weeks, a week and some change. Get your seat, family, for my free webinar. Anybody around the world. And literally, I have people from other countries that tend to that come to my webinars because they're absolutely the best in the whole wide world. Yes. And the reason why they always are the best in the whole wide world, family, yes. I'm so crazy. It's because, family, my stuff is downloaded from the higher realms. That's the reason why it always hits. Do you understand? And so, family, so many people are wondering, Vicki, what in the world is going on? How is it that so many spiritualists and political prognosticators got so much of this wrong? Why has the energy been what it's been around the world and the United States? Why is so much stuff so volatile? Family, let me tell you all something. I'm getting ready to expose. Yes. The dark energies. How many of you all know that there were dark forces that were at work in this presidential election on both sides? There was a war going on. And I'm going to break down to you the reason why even folks in the spiritual community got it wrong and the reason why it was so much fighting. The reason why political prognosticators got it wrong. Are y'all hearing me? The reason why record-breaking amounts of money were involved in this. I'm going to explain to you the energetics of that and why it was involved in this and some of the actual spiritual magic, the hidden occult magic that was being done on both sides. And I'm going to explain to you what that has to do with you and what that means for us. Watch this. And then, baby, Spirit just had to throw this juicy divine transmission on it. Baby, we're going to be dealing with summoning the dry bones army. Tropical Punch said, I'm already registered. I know that's right. Y'all ain't ready. If you don't know what that is, you don't need to know yet. Because when you hear my breakdown of it, it's going to be just unmatched. Some of you all, no matter what your religious and spiritual background, some of you all have heard that term. But baby, when I break down the dry bones, I'm going to break it down during the webinar. I'm not going to break it down here, sis. But when I break it down, don't even ask. Don't even bring it up. Just wait till you hear my breakdown. You don't need to jump to no conclusions, because when I speak, that's when it's different for the people that I'm supposed to speak to. I'm going to explain to you what that prophetic prophecy has to do with now in a way I'm sure you have not heard before. Not those that's among the Vicki Nation. Talk black to me, somebody. My sister said, Ashe, I know that's right. Let me hit the gavel on that. In case you don't know, the Vicki Show is the home of the hand claps and the gavel raps. Real quick, let me get to where I'm going. Hey, everybody. Hey, y'all. Hey, y'all. Family, let me get to where I'm going real quick. Y'all hit that thumbs up button on the count of 3. Share, share, share. But I didn't even tell you. The link to register, the free link to register is already pinned. The free link to register, and plus our moderators are putting it in the chat for you. The free link to register is in the chat. Y'all ready for this? Are y'all ready for me to break down the dark energies, the black magic that was used on both sides? Y'all ain't ready for this. It's going to blow your minds. It's going to blow your minds. It's going to blow your minds, the downloads and transmissions. Y'all know I have counsel with high level spiritual entities. That's how this goes. And I'm going to share some of this with you. And then we're going to break down, baby, the dry bones army. Y'all ain't ready. Can you tell I'm excited? Can you tell I'm over the river through the woods excited? And my team, I know this is not a lot of time to market, but that's not what it's about only for me. You understand? I got a whole lot of stuff that I got going on. So for me, it's never just about marketing gimmicks or trying to just do something over here. I do what spirit tell me to do. And if this work over here works, so I didn't give them enough notice, baby. We hitting the ground running. Let's go. People had to change up their schedules to make this happen because I'm supposed to release it when my spirits tell me to release it. And then I'll be rewarded in due course, even if it ain't immediate. You understand? So yes, I'm going to have extend an invitation and a special offer for some of you all that choose to attend, but I'm releasing it as quickly as I am because the spirits are on me to get this out. My spiritual counsel. Are y'all hearing me? Somebody else just said, Sheila said, I'm registered too. I know that's right. So the free link is above. You want to have your family, friends, and loved ones. Now, if you're one of them little scary so-called believers that's out there, then your Holy Ghost ain't tight enough. Let me hit the gavel. Your spirit and your religion ain't tight enough, baby, if you scared like that. You better question what it is that you believing in. What your ancestors then believed in. If it's the truth, it says that the spirit is supposed to lead and guide you into all truth. You ought to be able to go there. Now, if you're that weak that you can't even deal with no truth, I'm not sure where you think you're going. Some of y'all believe you're going to heaven. It ain't there if it's truth that you run from. You understand? See how that's tricks? You see how some of y'all brothers and sisters in Christ believe in genocide for so-called special people? And then if the special people are black-skinned people, then the people that y'all say special people get to murder them. You see how something wrong with your mental ill, funny-looking demonic self right there? You see how something wrong with you right there? Talk black to me. Talk black to me. How do high-level spiritualists, who Vicki don't even fool with, know about, who y'all rely on, how they was off with it? I'm just little old Mississippi Vicki over in the corner somewhere that don't do it like some of you professionals. Baby, I'm going to give you some secrets, but I do that offline. And make sure that when you register, that you set it in your book to where you're off and that you're on time, because I don't want to hear no complaints later with a whole bunch of people. It's a bunch of folks that show up, and then some of you others that sign up be talking about, Vicki, can I get the No, baby, take off work now. You take it off now. Do what you got to do now. Put your spirit first. If you want something you never had, you better do something you never done. Nobody is dealing with what we're dealing with over here. The stuff that you see happening with the Democrat Party, all the people that y'all listen to and call official voices, how they get it wrong with the elections and stuff. All the ones that say they professional and they know how to run the world. How is it, baby, that your candidate is a loser and stuff? How is it that Vicki keep being right with all these high-level people? From your press secretary folks to people who thought that they was going to be a press secretary. How did I prophesy in advance? That there was no way in heaven or hell, the upper world, the middle world, the lower worlds, no worlds, that was going to happen. How is it that Roland Martin, Joy Reid, all the stuff, the people that they told you, how they wrong? And y'all gonna second guess and try to question me? No, how you do that? I know y'all don't like facts and results. I know y'all don't like facts and results. Talk black to me, somebody. Watch this, y'all. Let me get this together real quick. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, the link for your seat for Sunday. When did I say it was? Sunday, November 24th. Sunday, November 24th. Sunday, November 24th. The link is above. Get your seat today and tell all your family, friends, and loved ones. Don't keep it to yourself. And make sure everybody shows up. Are y'all hearing me today? Are y'all hearing me? Y'all, let me get this together. Y'all ready for this? Y'all watch this. How many of y'all know Simone Sanders, MSNBC, Simone Sanders? Lord have mercy. Family, how many of y'all know about what do I call Simone Sanders? Does anybody understand? Y'all know, most people that know me know that I'm not no big old over the river through the woods sports man. That's not my life. Sports is not it like that. But I do know enough to know that her activities, her political activities, look more like the Bronco. Did y'all hear what I said right there? I do know I'm not the expert on sports. I don't even know the language right and stuff, but I know this much. I know a football player. I may not know all the positions. I may not know what a lot of the moves and maneuvers are called. I may have the teams mixed up and stuff, but I know football from politics. Are y'all hearing me today? I know the difference. It was football in what I'm about to show you. I got to remind you, because some of you all don't know this history with Simone. By the way, shout out and happy Veterans Day to Foundation of Black Americans who are responsible for building this country. Now, how many of y'all know we don't believe in fighting inappropriately for this beast? But we're gonna get ready to start using all of our gifts and skills. Talk black to me, somebody, that we've acquired in building this country for us. Why y'all laughing? I hadn't even showed y'all nothing yet. Talk black to me, somebody. Everybody hit that. I know I'm popping up on y'all real quick, but I had to share this. I told y'all my day has been absolutely packed. I am so tired. I got so much more to do after I get off of here, family, but I had to come on real fast. Y'all know when I be telling y'all I got stuff to do after the fact, so y'all know I got to go for real in a few minutes, but somebody said Blue 32. Is that what it is? It's Blue 32, baby. It's about to be Blue 32 up in this mug. Family, whatever that means. But watch this. So, family, we told the Democrats y'all was going to lose, and we told them that we're going to stay home on the couch, right? They pretended like they could afford to lose the black vote, didn't they? They played with us and they suffered the consequences. But they're not just suffering the consequences right now because of the presidency, right? They're not just suffering because the Senate that they lost the majority, right? Now they're waiting for all the final numbers to come in with the what? The House of Representatives. And they're upset with the way things. It's all of the whole of government in terms of the legislators that's scaring everybody, right? Somebody said Blue 32. Blue 32 set hike. Is that how you say it? Tell me if I'm saying it right, y'all. It just feels right. I ain't heard it like that. It just feels right. In my spirit, I'm channeling. Genesis said Blue 32 set hike. Hut, hut. Somebody put some, y'all keep, look, I didn't even ask y'all. Y'all know what to do. Y'all keep putting, I'm going to need some helmets in the chat, some footballs in the chat. Who just said, love the look, queen? Thank you, precious. Thank you, precious. It feels right about the hut and stuff. Watch this. Y'all watch this. So, y'all, remember the Democrats disrespected us, right? They disrespected us by not doing what we told them to do. We told you what it was going to take for us to show up to the polls, and y'all gave us the royal middle finger. Didn't they, family? They played with us. And then all the other people groups didn't show up like y'all needed them to, because all y'all needed us to do was just show up with our numbers, and that would have assured that you would have won. Yes? The numbers are coming out. We have the receipts and the proof now that it was really black folks not coming is what threw the Democrat Party for loops. Yes? Somebody said, what is it? Set hut. Okay, this all that. It's the huts. It's all the huts and stuff. Y'all watch this. So the Democrats is freaking out now, right? And now all of a sudden, everybody is trying to act like, well, we probably should have reached out. Now all the experts that mocked us, the people that got your sister Vicki blocked, I love you back, beloved. Your press secretary, the one that speaks for the United States of America, why does she got me blocked on the personal channels? Steele. Do y'all wonder that? I don't. I know what power is. Watch this, and so do they. Watch this. Family, this is under the Copyright Act of 1976. Y'all watch this. Watch this. Let me cue it. This is under the Copyright Act of 1976. Fair use. Everybody hit that thumbs up button. Share. Y'all ready? Y'all look. So all of the Democrats, this on MSNBC, y'all, they freaking out now. Let me get the sound right. Can y'all hear?
Speaker Emerita, she's so strategic. She can count, and yes, she did all of that when she was the
Wait now, wait. Hold it. Okay, so the sound is right. Okay, watch this. So y'all, they starting. Simone Sanders on MSNBC. By the way, she lost her own individual show. The show must not have been doing good, because now they got her on a Sunday morning show that don't nobody be up early enough to watch, with about 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10 other people in the morning time. So they had to break up her own show that she had by herself on the weekends and put up with other people. About 3, 4 in the morning, they come on about that time. I don't know what time that show come on, because don't nobody be up. But watch this. So they threw her in with some other shows. So she on the weekend show on MSNBC, right? They tripping because the Democrats are in big trouble. Now remember, they was all the experts. They was mocking folks like us. They was cussing us out, talking crazy to us, and trying to shade us and tell us to get our booties to the poll. Now everybody all of a sudden trying to act like they had it wrong, or some parts they had it wrong. But y'all, they fighting openly. Watch this. Watch what this one expert lady, who her name is Lee Daugherty. She's a former DNC chief of staff. I saw her funny looking self during the DNC conference, come out there during the DNC conference. Y'all know I wasn't at the physical conference, but I was in actual Chicago, Illinois during the conference. Y'all know that, right? Y'all know I was there to meet with some of you on the ground. How many of y'all know I was meeting some of y'all in person? And it was a powerful, powerful Black Town Hall meeting when I went to Chicago, Illinois, and met some of you all that rock with your sister with the curly braids. For real, for real. I did with the reels. I don't know about none of the other stuff. Y'all listen to this lady.
Who voted for him. What Democrats have to look at is, why is it that 10 million of our voters stayed home? Why they didn't? Where were they? What happened? And that is a failure on our part, perhaps partly messaging, but also just in the tactical strategy of turnout, of voter identification, and getting people out to vote. So this wholesale, well, he grew all of these people and all of these new voters. What new voters? He got the same number he got the last time. And so we got work to do.
Just to give context, she's talking about Trump. Everybody's trying to act like Trump is a genius and like he grew his base. No, Trump didn't. Her point was, and she's right about this, believe it or not, Trump's base did not grow. The same little group of people that voted for him before is the same one that came out. It's the Democrats that stayed home. I broke down for you all, and I referred you all even to Jason Black's broadcast, where he gives the numbers and the charts to show the numbers that make the difference on the Black folks that stayed home and that made the difference, that could have made the difference in the Democrats winning. Yes? Somebody said, I'm happy that you are well and glowing, Vicki. Y'all just be, thank you, precious. I love y'all. Y'all love the Lord. I need to know who the people that pay y'all, and I need to pay the people that pay y'all. But listen, thank you, precious. Watch this. I just want y'all to hear that little bit. That ain't really where we're going. Y'all watch this.
On what happened to our tactics? What happened to our strategy? What happened to identifying voters where they are getting what happened to the people who voted for us the last time, who just sat it out this time? That's the work that has.
Why are they talking about this now when all all of us was saying publicly, prophesying for the past 2-3 years, day in and day out. How many of y'all remember how many political shows I did here? How many political shows was I doing on the other networks that I helped to build over the years on Fly, Nubian Queen, Your Black World, and other channels? How many of y'all know that I do commentary similar to that now, even on African Diaspora News Channel? How many of y'all know that there's a handful of us other Black grassroots independent organizations that day in and day out, non-stop, leading all the way up to the presidential election, been telling folks from the beginning, we are not coming. We're going to sit on the couch unless you give us tangibles. Family. It's impossible for them not to have known. How many of y'all were there? That was thousands of us that was in Washington, D.C. I was one of the speakers with my brother Tariq Nasheed in June in Washington, D.C., just down the road from the White House, where we made our demands known there for reparations and other things and told folks that we ain't coming. Vicki is stunning and intelligent. Thank you, Precious. How many of y'all know about the other events that we've been doing and getting together? Like I said, even when I was there during the DNC, I was dealing with some of the activists on the grounds, some of the Black activists that go viral. Those were the ones who showed up for my Black Town Hall. They told you all the problems. Black Chicagoans been showing up to political hearings and meetings, shutting down all the tangibles y'all was giving to illegal immigrants, telling y'all how Black folks are in desperate condition. Some of our Black folks was suing y'all's funny looking self. We was telling you what was what. Y'all screwed over the Black folks for reparations for the state of California. They had a reparations agenda out there. It was just supposed to hit the floor, and you all Democrats screwed it when it was time for y'all to bring it to the floor after some of you all sponsored, some of y'all name was on the bills. Y'all let that little white so-called liberal governor threaten you, and you went out there and screwed over your own people and gave us the middle finger. Did you all think that we was going to show up like that? Didn't we tell y'all for the past, I don't know how long, day in and day out, we was going to sit on the couch? Do you all see that all of your professional strategists are admitting it now? This is why I'm showing you this before we get to the war. Now, how many of y'all know I created the acronym LOM? How many of y'all know LOM? LOM stands for League of Mammies. How many of y'all know I came up with that phrase, League of Mammies, and y'all know I go in on the brothers all the time? How many of y'all know I go in on Roland Barton all the time? Don't play with me. How many of y'all know I go in on Van Jones crying funny looking self all the time? How many of y'all know I go off on Jonathan Capehart? Remember, he had his show on MSNBC. He's supposed to be a big time writer for one of these white publications. His little juicy self, he blocked me. Ninja, I wasn't even studying your little juicy self. All these people that be blocking me, I found out by accident when I'm doing research or looking for something. Ninja, ain't nobody studying you with your little juicy self. I'm just gonna lock her. Ninja. Enjoy your little Wall Street Journal job and your little weekend MSNBC. They moved him around with his little PBS show and stuff, and he still working in them publications. What is your little juicy self? Jonathan Capehart. Jonathan Cape Hardly. Vicki, get off of that before you go. Let me get off of that. Funny looking self. I don't even know you. I don't be, who are you? Shoot. Be a blip on the doggone screen, Ninja. Let me just hit this button. Like that's going to break my day and my life. I ain't studying y'all. Hit that thumbs up button, family. Y'all listen. So now all y'all experts is out here admitting what we always knew.
I think that's such a key and important point because to Matthew Dowd's piece as we started this hour, in fact, Trump got less. He underperformed his vote from 2020.
Now, actually, that's true. He says that Trump, actually, I said Trump got the same numbers. This man is saying that he's got less. Listen.
The difference big maker in this election were the 10 million Democrats or independent voters who did not support. So, Eddie, I also take exception to this idea that now, what Trump did was.
Now, I'm going to be honest with you. I normally, y'all know I be giving them demons this everlasting word. Tell the truth, shame the devil, y'all. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Tell the truth. Y'all know I'm always going to give these knuckleheads this everlasting word. Yes. But the truth is, he's given what he's saying right there about Trump getting less, and his breakdown analysis on how Trump did it is true. Y'all hearing me? Now, y'all, I want y'all to listen to what Symone getting ready to say. Y'all finna get ready to skip here in just a minute. Y'all about to fall out. Are y'all ready? Y'all gonna fall out? Y'all. So I came up with the phrase, right? Y'all listening? How many of y'all know I came up with this phrase, legal mammies, long time ago, right? Well, the legal mammies are strategic Black women that are put in certain platforms and certain high-level positions. That's meant to promote white supremacist groups and organizations and then diminish Black folks. Do you understand? So they're not comfortable just being on the side of the white supremacists and supporting white supremacy, right? They have to dog Black folks. That's the reason why they get Black women in particular for those strategic positions. Now, this is not me sitting here just dogging only my sisters, because these are women that dog me out and shut me down a lot of times too. Talk Black to me sometimes, somebody. It's a lot of these line members who come out against Vicki Dillard. Okay? Your Amanda Seals people, former CNN people, former MSNBC people, former people that worked in the White House and the Capitol and stuff. Why are they worried about me? It's a bunch of them. Bunch of them. I keep a tight circle, baby. I keep a small, tight circle. I don't fool with nobody like that. I can count my tight circle on some fingers, not a hand. And my other team is spiritual. And they proceed from the subterrestrial, terrestrial, and celestial realms. I'm just going to put it out like that. That's why they intimidated by me and tripping in the first place. Funny looking selves. Hit that thumbs up button, everybody. Share. So these legal mammies, they're put in specific positions so that they can support white supremacy, and they can use the faith and the trust that we tend to put in women against us. So all of these little line members don't like me, because I was one of the first ones to come out against Michelle Obama. I was like, y'all was, I remember when I first came out on some of these big platforms, and y'all lost y'all mind when y'all heard me going off on Michelle Obama. I wasn't calling out her name or nothing. I was just trying to show you that she was part of the system of white supremacy, and you all was like getting me hell for real. I came against Michelle Obama and Barack now. Y'all was, oh Lord, before it was popular now. That was all me. I'll never forget, believe it or not, one of the people that brought me on one of the platforms, he admitted the fact that I was doing what nobody else was doing with that. And y'all, Lord, woo, Lord. The other platforms I was on, the affiliate platforms, it was crazy comments. Y'all was lost y'all mind coming for Lil Vicki. But anyway, the man that you hear talking, Rosa, your cash app is blessed 1,000-fold. The man that you hear talking, let me go back to it, is Michael Steele. Hold on. Listen real quick to what he says. The one you hear talking now, I'm trying to cue it in the just exact place.
As we started this hour, in fact, Trump got less. He underperformed his vote from 2020. The difference maker in this election were the 10 million Democrats or independent voters who did not support. So, Eddie, I also take exception.
So I want y'all to hear from the mouth of Michael Steele. Now, you all are probably saying, well, what's the big deal about Michael Steele? I've been keeping up with him for years. Michael Steele was the former RNC chairman. Do you all know what the RNC is? The RNC is similar, but for the Republican Party, for the Republican National Committee, just like the DNC for the Democrats. He used to be the chairman. So y'all know the Republican Party don't have a whole lot of black melanated people that runs that. He was the one some years ago that caused the Republicans to win a lot of those congressional seats back in the day. Why am I bringing him up? Because he was the mastermind behind racist Republicans winning. When Trump rose to power, that's when he switched up everything, and all of a sudden he claimed he got religion. Talk black to me. So as much of a coon as Michael Steele is, when he's talking about strategy of the Republicans, he know what the hell he's talking about. Do y'all understand? When he's telling y'all anything about strategy and the details of Republicans winning seats and winning the White House, when he talks, yes, that sellout know what he's talking about. We can call him all kind of names. Tropical Punch, your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. We can call him all kind of names, but he know what he's talking about on that. That's his history. He was a chairman of the RNC, and this man was the one that was credited for the Republicans taking over a lot of the congressional seats back in the day. He was the one that was the mastermind behind that. So we got to give the man credit to where credit is due. And what he is saying is Trump not just had the same numbers as I just said he had earlier. He actually had a little less than what he normally has. It was the Democrats. Donald, your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. All y'all's gifts. All right now. But Trump had less. Virgil, your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. That's my brother right there. He always take good care of me. He an old school brother too, baby. I got the old schools. They be blessing me. The brothers, they be my men. My mwah, mwah. They make sure I'm good. Your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. Watch this. So they make sure. So somebody said Stacey Abrams. Stacey Abrams, she was on the ground that helped get the senators for the Democrats, beloved. And they didn't give her no official position for that. You understand? So no, she wasn't the DNC head. She may have worked with the DNC, but either way, she still wasn't a director. She wasn't the overarching nothing. She was working with the Democrats. I'm talking about Michael Steele was the one that was the mastermind. That black man you heard talking, he's still a Republican, but he was the mastermind behind the Republicans winning as the chairman of the RNC back in the day. You understand? So when he says he's breaking down Trump's numbers and said Trump had fewer people to come out, they were just strategic, and black and folks stayed home on the Democrat and independent side. We're trying to tell you that a good number of those, and the reason why they was really coming for black folks, because they knew that they was in trouble with us. They didn't want to admit that. You understand? Y'all hit that thumbs up button, share. So I just want y'all to know that when he's talking about strategy, he know what he's talking about when it come down to the Republicans, because he ran that. He'll sell out in the raccoon, but he's still telling the truth on that. And more importantly, he's telling you what we told y'all. Now all the people that's with the Democrats, including him, they admitting that we stayed home. But the whole time they refuse to speak to us or our issues. That's what I'm trying to show y'all. But let me get to the good part. Y'all hit that thumbs up button, share. Everybody make sure that you hit your registration to get your free seat for Sunday, November 24th. You only got a few days. Get your seat now. Sunday, November 24th. The link is pinned in the chat, where I'm going to be breaking down the dark forces, the occult forces that was at work in both Kamala's campaign and Trump's campaign. I'm going to expose it, baby. I'm going to expose why the political prognosticators and the spiritual people in the spiritual community, some of them tried to come for me, why they got it wrong. Some of them said their spirits told them this, that, and the third, and to be honest with you, some of their spirits did. But it was a higher court that informed some of their spirits to tell them that to intentionally derail them. Y'all ain't ready for that. That's too deep for y'all. That is too heavy. That's too heavy for y'all. I ain't got no business even knowing that. Lynn, your gift is blessed 1,000-fold. I don't have no business knowing that. My spiritual court be putting me on game. They tell me stuff on a need-to-know basis. And when they tell me to hold a war room session, when they tell me to hold a situation room with the people, that's when I tell it. Do you understand? Keep listening. Watch this, y'all.
To this idea that what Trump did was orchestrate a rightward shift in the electorate. No, what Trump did was took advantage of a rightward shift in the body politic and the electorate that has been occurring for some time. He saw how to maneuver and position himself and saw that opening with young men on platforms, on the digital platforms that Democrats largely ignored. They did not play in the digital.
What did you say? Did you say the Democrats ignored him? Somebody, did he say the Democrats ignored him? Did he say the Democrats ignored him on these different platforms? So why do you all think for the past several years, your sister with the curly braids keep talking about Black media organizations like the Griot, like Essence Magazine, celebrities, major top people block Vicki? Y'all tried to ignore us. When the Revolt reached out to me to do a debate, do y'all know that they rescinded that and let one of their other people do the debates and sit on their platforms instead? Because they got word from somewhere, somebody allegedly. You got to ask yourself, wait a minute, what in the hell? Other major platforms, when they let these other revolutionary people come on, but little old Vicki, what they scared of Vicki for? It's a spirit. It's a spiritual element that'll mess them up. I know some of you all think you can say what I say and it's just the same. Oh, so-and-so be talking about it like, no, you ain't got it ain't the same. Don't compare me. I respect and I bow to other groups, even when they disrespect me, baby. Even when they don't shout me out. Even when they don't honor what I stand for. It's the spiritual energy that's different. Slowness. And it don't be no one-off that block me. All these sisters, all these little celebrities. Watch this. He said they ignored him. That's why I bring up the fact that when you block me, you ain't blocking me. Y'all are trying to block the people that I speak for, which is the streets, those that you consider to be the nobody, the black grassroots. So who is that girl over there that bams a gavel and uses a laptop and a cell phone? We're the ones that's been making the difference in the election that you lost. And we've been telling you for so long about the losing streak that you destined to be on. And now you have a former Republican RNC chairman who's responsible for causing people, the Republican Party to win. He was a mastermind behind many of the Republicans back in the day winning. And he's telling you the Democrats largely ignored these alternative podcasts. And of course, in this instance, he's specifically talking to the male groups on these podcasts. By the way, on this particular one of the networks, the platforms you watch me on, I have an overwhelmingly larger male following than I do women. Oh, yes. Yes. The numbers, the demographics buried out. I don't even fool with the demographics like that. I accidentally saw it, and then my team be working with it. Saying we need to do something with this. Got a lot more men that follow me.
Verse the way Republicans had for some time. Talk, if you can, about this idea of this rightward shift.
Okay, now let's skip this a little bit. I'm skipping around, and we're going to get to what? See, the Democrats, they are publicly beefing. Y'all ready for this? But how did they get it wrong? They was beefing with us. Now they beefing with each other. Y'all, they are imploding. Are y'all hearing me? Y'all, the Democrats are imploding. Everybody hit that thumbs up button, share, share, share. And if you're not subscribed, hit subscribe and hit receive all notifications, even though we know half the time the notifications don't go out. Watch this, y'all. I'm skipping.
How can we? I've been very dismayed actually by this whole working class voter conversation because
hold on, let me skip past. It's another part that I'm gonna let y'all listen to with Symone. I'm leading up to it. Okay, y'all be patient with me. Watch this. I just want to get it to the right spot. Here we go. Listen to this.
Base of the party and the people that did not come out. They were fighting the couch this entire election. The Democrats were, and so the question.
What? Did Simone use our language and say that they were fighting the couch? Wasn't that our slogan that we were sitting on the couch? They never would even utter those words, remember? Vicki's crazy. Other black media in the grassroots, a handful of us that's out there consistently and where people listen to us on different platforms. When did they come to the revelation that it was the couch and stuff, the furniture shopping we was doing? When did they get the revelation after all of these dramatic losses of them mocking the Vicki Dillards of the world? She nobody. Why should we listen to her? They're literally using fighting the couch. And now that the numbers are coming in, and as Michael Steele, the former RNC chairman, the mastermind behind many wins from the Republican Party, is saying that Trump didn't even get the numbers he had last time. He actually had less. They were just strategic with the less. And the Democrats, people stayed home. Family, I have to show you this because you all need to know the forces behind it and know when the devil is lying to you. And when you hear me say something, you better not question me in the way that you would never question Joy Reid. That's all I'm saying. What book is she quoting from? Ninja, you better make sure you're going to do that to them over there. Do you ask them their sources? I'm not saying not to ask sources, but you know darn well you ain't going to ask your open enemy on Fox News, ABC, CBS, CNN, MSNBC, or nowhere else about no source. But you feel comfortable with your funny looking fingers on the phone, digital typing. Ninja, sit your funny looking self down. When you have a streak of losing, that should give me all the credibility I need. Losers? Oh, okay. I'm going to listen to Vicki. That ain't all. Listen. Let me skip y'all because y'all, I can't let y'all listen to the whole thing. Hold on, because I got to go in a few minutes. Listen. Watch this. I'm skipping. Y'all, we get to it in just a minute. We're almost there. Y'all watch the linebacker finna line back in just a minute. Some of y'all don't know about the line backage. I'm going to remind you of the line backage to bring context, because you know it's important for me to bring context to everything I do and say. How many of y'all know context is important?
True. And it starts with, hello, talk to the voters. Because this, with all due respect to our wonderful people on Capitol Hill, they don't have the answers.
Well, Nancy, let me just be clear. I'm going to say it. She ain't going to say it.
Wait. Did she say talk to the voters? How can you talk to the voters, the griot, when you block voices like Vicki Dillard? How can you do that, Essence Magazine, when you block? How can you do that, everybody else I'm forgetting, when you block? How can you do that, Tamika Mallory, that there's a big old political mouth and activist, when you block? How can you do that, Revolt TV, when you block and when you shut me down? After sweating me for a debate. Oh yeah, I'm putting it out there now. I've been keeping it a secret, but I'm done with that, devils. Is the press secretary of the United States that speaks as the voice for the United States to the world still has me blocked on her personal accounts. The hell are we talking about here, y'all? And the voice that speaks for the people that you despise and can't stand, that's the streets, the grassroots. You mocked us for so long. Who them little people over there? Baby, these words are resonating. It's resonating through print publications. It's resonating soon to be through the release of my upcoming books. It's resonating through broadcast. It's resonating in multiple ways, baby. In my schools, in my teaching, in my special webinars. It's resonating in the spirit. And I have to let you all know about these professionals that some of y'all relied on. They're actually literally using our direct language. They never said about the couch. That's our phrase. They didn't even want to admit it. Van Jones even used the word couch the other day. Ninja, when did y'all start? How you going to listen after you lose, fool? Why would we want to be on a team of losers when you want to assess and do strategy after losing repeatedly? Say it again, Angie. Angie said that's the FBA effect. The hell we look like listening to you, and you want to listen to us. You want to say serious stuff now after you lost. EJ, stop playing with me. Focus. EJ talking about Vicki is gorgeous. Thank you. Focus. Praise. Stop distracting me, EJ. I just had to let y'all listen because y'all might think I'm making it up. Y'all ready for the line backage? Are y'all ready for the line backage? Y'all ready? Y'all put the footballs in the chat. Only a lawn member could defend a white supremacist Joe Biden like this. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for the line backage? Y'all watch what Simone Sanders is finna publicly say against Nancy Pelosi. Now, I know some of y'all like, Vicki, why do you call her the line backage of it all? Why is she the line backage? Well, hold on, let me see something. Let me give y'all context so this will make sense. How many of y'all know that when Joe Biden ran 4 years ago? How many of y'all know 4 years ago, in 2020, he was at a campaign rally, right? During Super Tuesday. An anti-dairy protester, y'all. A literal anti-dairy protest. A protester that was up there talking about dairy with a placard. Simone Sanders rushed up there on the stage like somebody was trying to assassinate Joe Biden. A non-threatening anti-dairy protester got up there. Simone Sanders shook all of her, all this, just everything was moving the tectonic plates of our planet. She used her beautiful goddess body to just shake up the world for him. Like his life was on the line. She didn't let Secret Service do their job. Because they wouldn't move. They knew this. She didn't let no security. She didn't let the other little regular people do it. She was supposed to be a senior advisor on his campaign at the time. So you supposed to be senior advisor. You switching to Bronco mode. Somebody say, are you ready for some football? She shook everything that could be shook. Everything. The tectonic plates of the planet, earthquakes, tsunamis, everything started to initiate, activate after she did this on stage. Y'all ready? Before I show you what she said recently, I got to give you the context because it ain't right. So here Joe Biden is Super Tuesday campaign with his wife, Dr. Jill Biden. Y'all look real close in the camera. Why y'all laughing? Y'all look close in the camera so you can see. And well, hell, you might feel it still 4 years later.
In the neighborhoods we come from, the three.
Oh, here you go. Wait, Vicki, stop. Hold on. Y'all wait. Here we go. Let me turn it back over. Look real close.
In the neighborhoods we come from, the three.
Look at Symone. Look at Symone.
Well, let's say we're gonna go. Look, the middle class are getting clobbered.
I'm shaking now. Y'all see the table, the computer shaking. It's y'all feeling the tremors? Do y'all feel the tremors? 4 years later, through the family. This is why I call them long, the league of mammies, the sick, twisted help.
In the neighborhoods we come from, the three. Well, let's say we're gonna go. Look, the middle class are getting clobbered. The middle class is getting clobbered. Too many people in the neighborhoods that Jill and Val and I grew up in.
After that was over, because some of y'all don't keep up with politics as long as I have. This is years ago. Simone did a follow-up interview, and the people asked her, the hell? Simone said she broke one of her nails. Simone has long nails like me. Simone said she broke one of her nails. Fool, is you crazy? I know you out your mind. I know you are mentally ill and something is the matter with you, because ain't no black woman in her right mind is getting ready to break out nails for no white supremacists. No black woman in her right mind is about to break their nail for no white supremacists. She shook and gyrated, vibrated. Stop. Y'all know I love my juicy sisters. But when you use it for the white supremacists, you fair game, baby. You just is an enemy. When you show yourself to be, if you mess with anybody I know and talk about how they look, I'm going to get on you. But when you're white, you on your own. She shook and juked and gyrated and vibrated and resonated. Jesus. Through the earth's axis off. God today. Moon cycles ain't even right no more. Tides flow different after that event 4 years ago. Jesus. Lord today. God today. The hell. She did all that for Joe. Now, for those of you that don't know, she was a senior advisor on his campaign. She was thinking that they was going to let her be press secretary. So she did that, y'all, to show she was down for the cause for real. And she thought that was an extra little thing she was going to do that was going to be a shoe-in for the press secretary. So how many of y'all remember when Simone worked for the White House and she got tricked when they put that white girl there? And then after the white girl was there, remember who they put? Kareem Jean-Pierre, the LGBT black lady. Simone stomped out the White House, shook everything up again, and then went to MSNBC. She was mad, and then she called herself trying to expose the White House because she didn't win that press secretary job. Man, we told you. Bronco, linebacker, we told you. Quarterback, what's the names of the people? We told you. These jobs you can't mix jobs like that. Sports and politics on the stage. We told you there was no chance nowhere that you was finna be no press secretary. She thought that was gonna give her an edge. by doing that. We told you, girl, that was not about to happen. So y'all know when I talked about this a few years ago, and then even more recently, I told y'all I didn't know all these phrases. So one of y'all helped me. All I knew was to say is about linebackage and Broncos. I just threw that out there because that's what it felt in my spirit to be like a linebacker or something. And so I was asking y'all for y'all's assistance on what else we could deal with this. And some of y'all told me that she need to be penalized. But I think I may have said something about penalty or punish. And one of y'all gave me the terms, and this was so brilliant. One of y'all told me that she need to be penalized for unnecessary roughness. God, today! Y'all crazy as me. One of y'all said, when I said, who finna do that? I was talking about mad at her, punishing her. One of y'all brought it on home and gave me the terms to use right. One of y'all said, Vicki, it's unnecessary roughness. I love y'all. Y'all knew what to do to get me to help me. I've been saying it ever since. Unnecessary roughness. That's absolutely unnecessary roughness. That's such an appropriate term in sports to me, now that I know it. That's a good term for sports. That was some unnecessary shakeage, twitchage, twirl it, vibration, gyrating. That was wasn't it? Y'all, look, I can't even remember which one of y'all, it was so long ago. But y'all, I was out when I was talking about this linebackage and y'all was helping me because I was like, this fool did all that and y'all was trying to help me figure out the words to penalize her. Y'all said, when you said unnecessary, I was done. I couldn't even hardly do the show. Unnecessary. All that was absolutely unnecessary. All that, who gonna use all the glory? All this for the whites, and then breaking you, girl, you crazy. I wish I would break my nail for a white supremacist. Watch this. So now that you got that context, y'all hit that thumbs up button, share. Now that you got that context and saw all the unnecessary roughness that we penalized her for in the public sphere. That was from over 4 years ago, by the way, family. That was over 4 years ago. So we've been on this a long time. We know what we talk about. When I deal with you, I know you. In ways I ought not to know. The planet know you. In ways that I ought not to know you. The sun and the moon and the stars know you. Because the effects of that moment. Watch this. So the other day, remember the Democrats didn't want to come out to dog the Democrats. They called us names. Remember, they called us a hater. Every time we criticize the Democrats, what did they say? You vote for Trump. You finna put Trump in. Vicki, you secretly MAGA? I be going off on Trump too, but y'all still say dumb stuff like that just because I properly criticize the Democrats, because black folks overwhelmingly still support the Democrats more than they do Republicans for 60 years. My sister said, not the sun, baby, it was the sun, the moon, and the stars, the galaxies, the cosmos, and beyond. The multiverse. It was all of that. Days off now. Y'all think the time change half? No, that's about that day. All right, today. Now that we got the context, y'all got to go on way over time. Watch. Y'all ready to hear what she says? So now, how is it the Democrats come for folks like us, block folks like us, dog folks like us, call us out our names? Now that they losing, they all snitching and turning on each other. Y'all ready for this? Watch with the linebackage and the unnecessary roughness, the eclipse. Who said the eclipse? I'm about to. Black Pearl. I'm done. I'm done. Y'all trying to make me late. She said the eclipse. We are in eclipse season still. The effects of all the eclipse in the middle of the moon cycles. Watch this. The Democrats, if we say something about them, they go off on us. They say they never gonna talk to each other, but now that they losing, they snitching on all of them. The Democrat Party is absolutely imploding. Y'all ready for this? Somebody say, prove it, Vicki. Somebody say, prove it, Vicki. All the stuff y'all thought y'all heard was breakdown and analysis where they quoting us word for word. That was nothing.
I'm saying Nancy Pelosi, everybody talks about how
she talking about she finna say what ain't nobody gonna say. That means that Simone allegedly, y'all know I gotta say allegedly. Y'all know that Simone allegedly got word from the White House that it's cool for her to throw Nancy under the bus, right? So watch this. Y'all ready? Let's be careful because the lights might go out, might be some thunder roaring.
Well, Nancy, let me just be clear. I'm gonna say it. She ain't gonna say it. Nancy Pelosi. Everybody talks about how the Speaker emerita, she's so strategic. She can count, and yes, she did all of that when she was the Speaker in Congress. But my question is, where is your calculator now? Because Democrats are about to lose the dang on House, and for her to sit on this podcast and play the sound about how it's up to the I don't deal in presidential politics, but she helped orchestrate. I'm going to say it.
This cycle.
She played in presidential politics this cycle, and she helped orchestrate the very public demise of the president. That's right. And thank God for Joe Biden that he came out and endorsed his VP, because these people wanted an open primary. And for what?
And when were we going to have an open primary between July 21st when he stepped down and August 20th when the convention was going to happen? When was that going to happen? And anybody who's suggesting that clearly wasn't looking at a calendar. Neither were they familiar.
I'm looking for the magic wand that apparently the Democrats on Capitol Hill think that we have. I surely hope that Democrats eke out the majority in the House. But if they don't, I think the people that helped, the people that had so much to say about the president and the vice president earlier this summer, I think that those people need to take a back seat. I think the strategists that obviously fleeced the vice president's campaign and made a whole bunch of money, okay, and they ain't getting no money to the turnout, they need to take a back seat, okay? They got to get the Robbie Mook treatment. Robbie Mook lost in 2016, and then he was up in Harvard and just came back. Goodbye.
And listen,
Family, 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 family. The Democrats are out of their freaking minds. They're turning on each other. She dogged Nancy Pelosi, who they consider to be all but a queen. Talk back to me, somebody. And a legend. She even said it before she started saying, I'm going to say what nobody else going to say. Then she turned around and said that the money, that over $1 billion, remember Kamala broke records. I'm going to tell y'all how she ended up raising all that money during my course. Y'all ready for that occult knowledge? We're going to talk about it offline. Listen. She said that they was fleecing. They took all that money. And what no, she telling on the people that got money that shouldn't have got no money from that $1 billion+ that was raised just from the Democrat side. Why is she slipping up telling us about people that got paid that shouldn't have got paid? Why is she sitting up here dogging Nancy Pelosi, who they worship and glorify like she married the mother of Christ? Why is she acting like y'all treated Nancy like she was the black Madonna? The Democrats are losing it. And the thing is it useful information what she's telling us? Great. But y'all got to ask yourself this question. Why did they keep all this a secret? And why did they come for folks like us? And now that you're losing, you telling on people that basically you saying stole money or got money that they shouldn't have, rather. You dogging Nancy Pelosi, and she went so far as to say Nancy Pelosi, they credited her with winning the House and all that. They said, "Where's your calculator?" Now she ain't throwing no shade.
They gotta talk to
union. So if you're talking about
she throwing the crust of the earth that she broke up 4 years ago. Those are meteorite vestiges, fractal remnants. God, today. This ain't. Did y'all hear? Do you all understand that when I tell black folks, when we do what we need to do, that the divine will allow the people to destroy themselves? How many of y'all remember me prophesying that years ago, that the people, when we get on code together, the divine will allow them to implode on themselves?
Republican governors in many places, everybody, there not as many people are members of the union. So if you're talking about
Simone, linebacker, Bronco.
All due respect to our wonderful people on Capitol Hill, they don't have the answers.
Well, Nancy, let me just be clear. I'm gonna say it. She ain't gonna say it. Nancy Pelosi. Everybody talks about how the Speaker emerita, she's so strategic. She can count, and yes, she did all of that when she was the Speaker in Congress. But my question is, where is your calculator now? Because Democrats about to
girl. She said, "Where your calculator?" She trying to tell this old rich white woman, baby, you don't even. You not only can you not count, you can't even locate the calculator to count for you.
On House, and for her to sit on this podcast and play the sound about how it's up to the I don't deal in presidential politics, but she helped orchestrate. I'm going to say it.
This cycle.
She played in presidential politics this cycle, and she helped orchestrate the very public demise of the president.
That's right.
And thank God,
the one that she shook the earth for, the one that she called tsunamis for. cataclysmic events. She's sitting there defending Steele and talking about some, Nancy, how dare you come against the president? The man I did all this jiggle for. You orchestrated his demise, girl. Y'all hear it?
For Joe Biden, that he came out and yes, endorsed his VP, because these people wanted an open primary.
And for where? And when were we going to have an open primary between July 21st when he stepped down and August 20th?
They're talking about the primary, y'all, because that's what we said. We're saying that's why it was a coup. Primary means that they was going to actually allow other legit people to come there to actually run for president. Instead, they coronated Kamala Harris, little terrible, little funky little self who lost, who was a horrible, terrible candidate. And she's saying that Nancy Pelosi orchestrated the Joe Biden stuff. So she all but saying that this woman is the one that's behind the coup for him. This is beyond throwing people under the bus. And we know how she moves, she will feel like a bus running. I'm finna go. Family, y'all hit that link and join and meet me Sunday, November 24th. I gotta go. Why y'all laughing? Y'all, I'll see y'all Sunday. Let me tell you something. You see what you just saw here? The Democrat Party, those that are high level up in supposedly the most powerful country in the world. You're wondering how is it that we're seeing these kind of things happen? I'm gonna show you the black magic that was being done. Sunday, November 24th, you be out your mind to lose, not to attend. I'm gonna say what others don't say, won't say, and don't have the authority to say. And then I'm gonna tell you what we're gonna do about it. What you're seeing right there is an absolute manifestation of the unseen forces that's making them make themselves look like a fool. Y'all click that link, it's free. Have all your family, friends, and loved ones, your girlfriends, your homeboys, everybody. Don't you dare miss it. Sunday, it's just a week and some days away. Sunday, November 24th is free. The link is above. Get your seat. When the seats are gone, don't come back asking me like so many people later for no replay, baby. It ain't gonna go down like that. I don't think. Because some of y'all be trying to pull on my heartstrings. I had some people that was in another country that had some issues. So that's the only reason why I made it available to a handful of other folks. The last free ones that I did. But y'all better show up. I'm going to break it down. I'm going to expose it. And then, baby, we're going to go into the divine prophetic prophecy of summoning the dry bones army. Y'all ain't ready for that. Sunday, November 24th. Click the link above. Go to my website at VickiPlanet.com. If you're watching this later, my team is going to pin it so that you can access it in the comment section. Otherwise, go to my website at VickiPlanet.com. It should be on the front page of my website so that you can register for free on Zoom. Tell everybody you know, don't y'all dare miss it. Somebody said, ooh, I can't wait. Y'all know I get the best webinars on the planet. And the reason why they the best, because I be channeling the stuff, the information from other sources. That's why it be on point. And they tell me what I need to know on a need-to-know basis. Y'all ready for this information? Y'all. But y'all see the eclipse, it's a tsunami. I'm explaining where it's coming from. I can't wait to see you again.